Hi, it's Liz from G-Mum's Place again, here today with Allegiant, the third in the Divergent series by Veronica Roth. Here is a synopsis. The faction-based society that Tris Prior once believed in is shattered, fractured by violence and power struggles and scarred by loss and betrayal. So when offered a chance to explore the world past the limits she's known, Tris is ready. Perhaps beyond the fence, she and Tobias will find a simple new life together, free from complicated lies, tangled loyalties and painful memories. But Tris's new reality is even more alarming than the one she left behind. Old discoveries are quickly rendered meaningless. Explosive new truths change the hearts of those she loves. And once again, Tris must battle to comprehend the complexities of human nature and of herself, while facing impossible choices about courage, allegiance, sacrifice, and love. Here are the first paragraphs. Every question that can be answered must be answered, or at least engaged. Illogical thought processes must be challenged when they arise. Wrong answers must be corrected. Correct answers must be affirmed. From the Erudite Faction Manifesto. I pace in our cell in Erudite headquarters, her words echoing in my mind. My name will be Edith Prior, and there is much I am happy to forget. So you've never seen her before? Not even in pictures, Christina says, her wounded leg propped up on a pillow. She was shot during our desperate attempt to reveal the Edith Prior video to our city. At the time, we had no idea what it would say, or that it would shatter the foundation we stand on, the factions, our identities. Is she a grandmother or an aunt or something? I told you. No, I say, turning when I reach the wall. Prior was my father's name, so it would have been on his side of the family. But Edith is an abnegation name, and my father's must have been erudite, so she must be older, Kara says, leaning her head against the wall. From this angle, she looks just like her brother, Will, my friend, the one I shot. Then she straightens and the ghost of him is gone. A few generations back, an ancestor. The world feels old inside me, like crumbling brick. I touch one wall of the cell as I turn around. The panel is cold and white. My ancestor, and this is the inheritance she passed to me. Freedom from the factions, and the knowledge that my divergent identity is more important than I could have known. My existence is a signal that we need to leave this city and offer our help to whoever is outside it. I want to know, Kara says, running her hand over her face. I need to know how long we've been here. Would you stop pacing for 1 minute? I stop in the middle of the cell and raise my eyebrows at her. Sorry, she mumbles. It's okay, Christina says. We've been in here way too long. It's been days since Evelyn mastered the chaos in the lobby of the Erudite headquarters, with a few short commands, and had all the prisoners hustled away to cells on the 3rd floor. A factionless woman came to doctor our wounds and distribute painkillers, and we've eaten and showered several times, but no one has told us what's going on outside, no matter how forcefully I've asked them. I thought Tobias would come by now, I say, dropping to the edge of my cot. Where is he? Maybe he's still angry that you lied to him and went behind his back to work with his father, Kara says. I glare at her. 4 wouldn't be that petty, Christina says, either to chastise Kara or to reassure me. I'm not sure. Something's probably going on that's keeping him away. He told you to trust him. In the chaos, when everyone was shouting and the factionless were trying to push us toward the staircase, I curled my fingers in the hem of his shirt so I wouldn't lose him. He took my wrists in his hands and pushed me away. And those were the words he said. Trust me. Go where they tell you. I'm trying, I say, and it's true. I'm trying to trust him. But every part of me, every fibre and every nerve is straining toward freedom. Not just from this cell, but from the prison of the city beyond it. I need to see what's outside the fence. The first 2 books in this series are written from Beatrice or Triss's perspective, but this one is divided between Triss and Tobias, and once I got to the end of the book, I understood why. It is a wonderful series, written well on the whole. Some of the characters were a bit light on detail, but over the whole series were strong. I personally think that Veronica Roth wrote a huge manuscript, and the publisher said to break it down to 2 or 3 parts, and they have then cut it into 3 books. There is no background in Insurgent or Allegiant to let new readers know what has gone on in the past. Each book continues as if you are reading one book. I believe this is a mistake unless you are only selling the books as a set. I got hold of Insurgent and then Allegiant and started reading, but they didn't make sense until I got hold of Divergent and read the 3 books together. On the whole, I enjoyed these books and gave them 5 stars on Goodreads. I highly recommend them, but start with Divergent. Read them in order. As always, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, smash the like button, and say hi in the comments. Thank you very much for watching this video.